Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. I am Prabhu KB, CEO of Fibocan. As you are aware, we are into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling clients devise their own investment strategies through our technology products and solutions, VETRI, meaning victory, innovative investment strategies. In every video, we discuss what happened, why it happened, what will happen, why, when and how it will happen, which is why I request everyone to watch the video till the end, click the bell icon, encourage your friends and known person to subscribe. Today is Saturday, December 24, 2022. As always, on Saturdays, we will be discussing about the global markets. That is Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, FTSE, and then currencies and commodities for the previous week. That is for the week of December 19, Monday, till December 23, that is yesterday, Friday. So, first, before we go into that, let me state the closing price of Dow and all these things for this week. Dow closed 33,204.26, 0.9% up, almost a percent up. Nasdaq 10,497.86, 1.9 or 2% down, while S&P 3,844.82, more or less flat. Actually, it formed a doji, flat. FTSE 3473. 3473.01, around 1.9% up, more or less 2% up. So what had happened last week, if you had recollect, we told that there can be a short covering rally that can come in the previous week. In fact, we expected the entire week to have a short covering rally so that the weekly closure will be higher. Actually, Dow formed all the indices formed a short covering rally, but FTSE was able to sustain and form a good reversal, while Dow slightly managed better, but Nasdaq could not hold that. However, the texture of the market or the structure in the weekly candle is such that in this week definitely we will have a bounce in all the indices, including Nasdaq. I repeat it. So we will analyze one by one. In Dow, in the weekly, it formed a green candle. Of course, it formed a green candle. It is taking support at the 20-week moving average. So Dow is taking very good support at 20-week moving average. Second thing, what is noteworthy is the crossover between 200 and 50-day moving average in the daily chart has happened. What it means? The 50-day moving average is now moved above the 200-day moving average, and Dow for the last 3 days it took support at the 50-day moving average. In fact, day for yesterday, it went below the 50-day moving average but formed a long red candle but with a long lower leg. What it means? The 50-day acting as a very good support for Dow. So, analyzing all these things, what we are seeing is Bollinger middle band is at, the monthly Bollinger middle band is at 33,646.62 and exponential moving average at 33,281.281. So hence we expect Dow to close this month, that is another 4 trading sessions, because tomorrow they are not working, that is Monday they are not working. Hence the closure should be somewhere between 33,540.30 to 34,274.30. That is the level that we are expecting. So if that happens, what we can expect is probably a next month, a big up move in Dow. Okay, while the entire world will say market is there is a recession and all this, let that be one side of the story. Market is another side of the story. So market, as I repeatedly say, does not move on the basis of fundamentals but moves on the perception. The perception is nothing but the mood of the market, which is nothing but the demand and supply, which is accurately captured by technical analysis. That's all. Okay. Nasdaq, small short covering seen, as we said, but it is not good enough to form a reversal in the weekly chart. However, the kind of candle it formed and the structure it is positioned, it is good to form a rising 3 methods in the weekly chart this week. Hence, we expect a good short covering rally. Okay, so levels, what is the level we are expecting? Closure anywhere between 10,721.50. What is it? It is nothing but the 10-day exponential moving average. If it breaks past that, we expect it to close at 875.23, 10-week exponential moving average, slightly 100 points below, and if it is able to go above that, which is slightly difficult, it can go up to 11265.25 28, which is nothing but the Bollinger middle band. Also 50-day moving average is at 10929.70. So we expect it to go somewhere near the 50-day moving average, even if it is not able to cross it. So please note down these levels that I am saying, and you can come back to me on 1st of January, on New Year Day or 2nd of January, and asking either congratulating me or questioning my technical analysis. Okay, S&P. In the weekly, it formed a doji star. So what it means? After a two solid red candles in the weekly, it formed a doji. That means the selling is arrested, and now there is a chance of either continuing and going down or forming a reversal and going up. So now, when we go to the daily time frame, when we analyze that, exponential moving average and in the weekly, exponential moving average and Bollinger middle band is converging at 39011 levels. Hence, and analyzing the daily chart, we expect the closure to be somewhere between 3864.20, which is exponential moving average minus 1520 points, to 3943.06, which is Bollinger middle band. So the 50-day moving average is again at 3885.76. Hence, no, the levels that you are telling, please note down. The market will close within the range that you are giving. We are not giving some 1000 points range. We are giving reasonable range, and we are explaining why this will act as a support, why that will act as a resistance. FTSE is as expected. It formed a solid green candle, and it is well above the Bollinger middle band in the weekly. 20-day and exponent 200-day moving average crossover is going to happen in FTSE. So 50-day is now about to break past the 200-day moving average in the daily chart. So that's a very powerful signal that market is throwing. So closer to be somewhere above 7573.05, previous month's close, but below 7615.15. That is what we expect. CBOE weeks volatility, which measures 20.87, though it is falling, so it is now hovering and taking support at the Bollinger middle band in the monthly and the weekly chart. In the daily chart, it formed a solid red candle on Friday, but notwithstanding, it is on an up move. Hence, no, we would expect more volatility to set in probably next week or the week after, or the first week of January. So with all these things, one thing before we go into that, we want to say one thing, that the global market indices are going to go up next week. Hence, Indian market also will go up. And I expect Indian markets last month low Nifty to be protected. Now it is below that, but that will be protected. That is what the signals are coming. Dollar index 104.010. Weekly it formed a small candle, spinning top, but selling is arrested. So that is very clear. It is now close to the Bollinger lower band in the weekly chart. In the monthly, it is below the exponential moving average at 104.969, but above the middle band at 99.79. In the daily, it is near the Bollinger middle band and the exponential moving average. Also, last few days, price is close to the Bollinger middle band and exponential moving average. What is happening? The price is going like this, and Bollinger middle band and exponential is coming like this. So that means it is converging. So what happens? At some stage, it has to either break up or break down. But the way it is structured and the price is going up towards that, and the middle band and exponential is coming down, the probability of it breaking past it is more high than breaking down. Hence, now we expect the close to be somewhere between 103.95 on the downside. That will act as a support, and resistance will be at 104.92. Euro versus USD 1.0614. Weekly, it is on a rising channel. The channel is rising. The price is going up nicely on the weekly chart. The bands are moving up. It formed Bollinger upper band is moving up, as I said, and price is moving up nicely along with that. In the daily chart, holding the middle band and forming a rounding bottom, which means from here it has chance of going up. Expected to close between 1.0472 to 1.0789. That is, resistance will be at 1.0789. Support is at 1.0472 for this month. That is another 5 trading sessions. GBP versus USD 1.2058. Weekly it formed another red candle, but greater than exponential moving average. So monthly till now it formed solid red candle. If it closes here next month, it can form an evening star. However, what I feel is that the daily chart on this one is providing some support, but we have to see whether it is able to hold these levels. If not, next month we will see a slide in dollar index. So expected to close between 1.1923 to 1.2558. USD versus JPY 132.79. Weekly it formed a solid red candle. Last week it formed a doji. So doji means we always say that anything can happen after a doji. So solid red candle and below exponential moving average at 133.95. In the daily, it formed a solid red candle on 20th of December when Bank of Japan intervened with a monetary policy, and due to which there is a powerful downfall that happened. So yen gained substantially and significantly, whatever words one want to use. Hence, we expect it to close between 128.26 to 133.95, but still the reversal has happened from the lower Bollinger Band after that significant downfall in the last 3-4 days. So whether it is going to continue its downtrend or the selling is going to be arrested, we have to wait and see. But nevertheless, the closure is the levels that we have set. USD versus INR, it is an interest to all Indians. Okay, 82.78. In fact, I would request politicians to watch this. Okay. 82 because they will be able to take an informed decision. 82.78 USD INR. In the weekly, it formed a doji star after solid green candle last week. Monthly, it is just below the Bollinger upper band. If you recollect, last month what we said, that was the first month after 9 months, 8 or 9 months, it formed a solid red candle and moved below the Bollinger lower band. And in this month, right from the first week of this month, I have been saying that is a one-off case, and this month again we would expect USD to go again touch the Bollinger upper band. Precisely that is what is happening now. It's just striking distance of Bollinger upper band. Hence we expect the closure to be above the levels of 82.50 levels, and it will touch the Bollinger upper band and close there. If that happens, we can see continued up move in the next few months. Hence, I would request people to be cognizant of this. US 10-year treasury yield at 3.751. Decisively, in the weekly it formed a solid green candle and decisively above the exponential moving average and Bollinger middle band. And in the daily, it is now broken the Bollinger upper band and moving up significantly. So with all these things, what do we expect here? To close between 3.620 to 3.864. Brent. Next to item, Brent and NYMEX, we will combine both because the charts are similar. Brent at 83.92, NYMEX at 79.34. In the weekly, it formed a solid green candle this week after reversing from the Bollinger lower band last week. We said that it formed the first reversal, hence it will continue with an up move this week. So, bands are now moving in parallel, the weekly bands, which means the selling is completely exhausted. So it is going to break these middle bands and go above. Monthly, spinning top in Brent while it has formed a doji in NYMEX, but with a long lower legs. What it indicates? That means at lower levels there is a strong support. So that means it will not go below the low that it formed in this month, December, at least for the next few months to come. Also, it is near the exponential moving average and middle band in the monthly chart. So, if not this month, next month, it will break past that and move above. Hence, we expect people will come and say dollar, Brent and NYMEX to be at this level. No, it is going to go once again to 100 very shortly. Please, particularly politicians, please watch this. In the daily, because it formed a solid green candle and moving up and decisively moving towards the upper band. So all this signifies that Brent is going to close anywhere between 82.90 to 87.15 in this month, while NYMEX will close anywhere between 78.64 to 85.36. So if it closes somewhere these levels, take it from me, unless otherwise we see a opening and going below these levels, it is going to break past the Bollinger Middle Band and exponential moving average in the monthly chart. If that happens, 100 will be achieved in the first 2 or 3 months itself. Thank you very much. I am sure you would have enjoyed this. Thank you very much.